Alright. I don't know if you can hear me well, but I guess this will have to do. Is there like a better is that flipping better angle for me, bro? Okay, this is way better. Alright, cool. So, I'm gonna end it there. It's like almost 10 o'clock. I'm gonna edit this video and then call it a day, bro. I'm sorry guys for being so bad with the vlog. Yeah man, I've been chilling. I haven't been grinding, I've been chilling. I've been, by normal people's terms, I've been grinding. This is my third day here in a row. I'm in my holidays and this is my third day in a row in the library at university. It's fucking dead empty, bro. But I saw one guy, I used to see him every single day in the library, and he's here right now, bro. Yeah, he's here right now, so I can't believe it. Like, I'm shook. Like, he must be doing like a summer unit or something. So he's grinding as well. So that was motivating to see. But yeah, I'm gonna edit this video now, and then, maybe now is a good time. Oh, flip. Maybe now is a good time to talk about the Mandurah trip. The Mandurah trip was too funny, bro. I'll tell you guys about it. So, story time with Emu. Sit down, grab some popcorn. I'll tell you about it in like 2 minutes. It's a Mandurah trip. So, for the past 2 years, me and my friends, we have made plans to do an overnight trip together. To hang out overnight, not just for one night, not just for the night and then go home and sleep. Nah, more than one night. Because we've done it once before in 2023. It was by far one of the best memories I've had in that entire year. So yeah, we wanted to go down south again, to Mandurah again. And this time we're gonna do a 4-day trip. Last time was 3 days, this time is 4 days. It was a group of 9 people, the same group as last time. And we planned this 2 months in the head. Well, I planned. All my friends, bro, they're so lazy, bro. They don't, listen, no one was willing to take the first step and to put in the work to plan the Airbnb, plan travel, to ask everybody when they're free. No one was willing to put in the work. Everyone's busy and gay. So I just stepped up and I became the guy that did it. And then I did it. Sorry, I keep on hearing random noises. And then I did it and it was good. Like, me and my mates, we were sort of 2 months in. I spent like 2 hours looking at Airbnbs and, making sure everybody's free. I typed out a long ass message with all the details. And then out of the 9, teleport 5 days before the trip. Out of the 9 people that were confirmed to be coming, 6 of them cancelled. You tell me how that makes sense. 6 people cancelled with 2 months notice after I confirmed it. 5 days coming up to the trip, I messaged everybody, yo, you still good? You still good? One guy forgot to tell his mom and dad. Brother, you had 2 months to remember. Are you fucking retarded? That guy, I genuinely could not believe him. A second guy forgot to book off work. Equally as retarded, okay? But that guy, I was more forgiving, you know why? Because he's working 7 days a week, and each shift is like more than 10 hours. So he's been like super messed up. Like, he's not happy. He told me he's not happy. He's really working, overworking himself. So that one, I kind of understand, right? 2 of my friends, their mom and dad, their dad, they work with them. They work for their business. So right now, at this time of year, business became super busy. So that one is fair. If you own a business, that one's fair, I understand. That one, you had no control over that. And then a third guy, he couldn't make it because he just came back from a trip from Thailand, and his mom was not happy with the fact that he was going out so much. And that one, I blame on him as well, because I told him about our Mandurah trip before he even planned Thailand. And I kind of blame him because, bro, he's known his mom his whole life. He couldn't predict that she was going to say no if he went to Thailand first. In my opinion, he should have thought about that, and he should have planned to do Thailand at another date, but whatever. And then, yeah, that's basically everyone. Oh, the other guy, he was ready to come, but we messed up. We cancelled it. We just, after like the first 5 cancellations, I gave up. I couldn't be asked anymore. So we just cancelled the whole trip. But then I had an epiphany. I was like, wait, you know what? I already booked off work. I already told my parents. I already got everything prepared. I might as well just go with whoever can make it. So 5 people gone, 4 people left, right? The 4th guy, he not accidentally, because he thought it wasn't happening, he he booked his doctor's appointment on the weekend that we were meant to go out. So then that guy couldn't make it anymore. So now it's 3 people left. So what do? So the plan's going to crap. No Airbnb is booked. So what I decided to do, I decided to not book anything. I decided to just drive there and then see where we can get accommodation. I didn't care. Because, you know, stupid, right? It's dumb to not plan ahead, right? But the thing is, 2 things. One, I thought hotels were the easiest things in the world to get. Like, it's a last minute. In the movies, people just walk in the building and they just get a room, right? I thought it was like that in real life as well. Clearly not in Mandurah, at least. So yeah, I messed up on that department. And then secondly, I knew, let's say we were in a situation where we're struggling to get accommodation and it was actually getting like pretty serious and sad. I knew it'd be funny because I was with the right people, and being in stupid situations with the right people is the funniest shit ever. And boy, oh boy, was it funny. It was so bad to the point where we actually like got depressed and we wanted to like, we wanted to like cancel the whole trip, and we were actually like pissed off at each other for even going in the first place. But then it turned out to be the most amazing time of our lives. So yeah, no regrets in that, no regrets there. But yeah, so it's 3 people, right? But in the pictures you would have seen 4 people. Why? Because I invited one of my best friends last minute. That guy, he wasn't invited originally because he doesn't know the rest of the members. This is my high school group, and he didn't go to my high school, but I invited him because he knew the three that was coming. Well, I'm one of the 3. He knows me and one other guy really well, and the 4th guy, I knew they would get along. I knew they would get along because this guy's a super nice guy. So yeah, we had a great time. He pulled through, and it was like kind of aligned with the stars because this guy I have not seen for like 6 months, bro, and he's one of my best friends as well. So it was great to have a spectacular hangout with him after so long. And yeah, Mandurah, it was crazy. What did we do? First, you know, I planned it 10 minutes before before I left the house. I picked them up in my dad's car that he passed down to me. You've seen me driving this car in the videos, and boy, it's a nice car. I'm so grateful for it, and I have nothing but love and respect for my father. And that's why I'm doing all of my grinding right now, so I can repay him back. But anyways, back to the story. So yeah, we got the car, and then I picked up the boys one by one. And that was a mission in itself because the car was dirty, because my dad, he likes to go to the farm. And so I had to clean up the car, so I was 45 minutes late already. I was meant to pick them up 11 a.m. I got there 11:45. And I picked them up, and I was like, you know what, boys, let's get a pump. Let's go to the gym. So we went to the gym, had a good pump. It was beautiful, had a good time. And you know, I knew after a pump, we were gonna be hungry. So then we went to get some food at our favorite go-to place. And yeah, the food was banging. And then after that, we went to Mandurah. And then I pretended to have a headache so that my friend would drive the car because I couldn't be asked driving. So he drove the car to Mandurah for us, 1 hour drive. We got to Mandurah and we're gonna go swim on the beach because, you know, the beaches down there are nice, and we don't get to see them, or we don't even get to go there because it's just too far for us to be able to drive, or too far for us to be asked to drive. So yeah, we went down. We went to the sports store to buy a soccer ball, and then we were gonna go. And then we went to the supermarket to buy some water and coconut juice, because we were gonna go on a 10K run. But my friend, he's so fat, bro. He ran 1 kilometer and he was already like dying out of breath. Far out. We only ended up running 2 kilometers, and we walked like half of it as well. So sorry, we got to the beach right after buying all the food and stuff, and then we went on a run with our shirts off, and then we could only do 2 kilometers of the planned 10 kilometers. Because in my head I was like, damn, imagine if we hit gym, did 10 kilometers, ate good food, went to the beach, that would be a solid day. But not 2 kilometers, take it or leave it. So yeah, we ate the 2, and then we we swam at the beach. Beach was a fantastic, like, for me and my mates, we really appreciate the beach because it's like therapeutic, just being in the water and whatnot. Being in the water, and you know, it's just good for your skin, just the salt water and stuff. And just being in nature in general is very good. And swimming is fun as well, especially with your friends. We played some games, and then after that we're pretty pooped, so we went in the car. And then at this point it was like 7 or 8 o'clock, and then we started calling places for accommodation. And then we called like 5 places, everywhere declined. We searched up on Google the place. The second result on Google, we called them. They were scammers, bro. Because we called them twice and they said the same exact thing. Like it was a full script. And they were asking us for our emails and stuff so that they can send us the invoice. And I was like, hang on, if I give you my email, like they said, if I give them the email, it's like me saying, it's like a commitment to pay the bill. And I was like, what the hell? If I give you my email, how are you gonna force me to pay the bill? And they were like, they didn't have a good answer. And then like, it was just so dodgy. Maybe they weren't scamming, but I'm 98% sure that they were scammers. Anyways, and it was a call all the way from Sydney as well. I'm in Perth, bro. Why am I calling people in Sydney? The hotel's in flipping Perth. But anyways, we managed to, I called up like 10 random places. Finally, one of them has accommodation. We got the room there. We went there, and it was a ghost town, bro. It was a flipping ghost town, bro. And by the way, if you want to see any of the like things I'm talking about, just go watch the vlog, bro. You go watch the vlog. I put all the footage on there. So yeah, and then we went to the ghost town, and that's why we were depressed. So we were depressed, one, because we couldn't find accommodation and we thought we had to go home. And then finally, after the 10th call, we got a place. Hooray! And then we got there. It was and first of all, the 40-minute drive there. At the 5-minute mark, we were excited. At the 20-minute mark, we were like, where the hell are we? Because it was like the middle of nowhere. At the 40-minute mark, we arrived in the civilization. It was the most flipping 1980s looking town ever. And we're looking at each other and we're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get murdered tonight. Like it looks so bad. Like, not when I say bad, I mean it's like it looks so old and cowboy and like, I don't know, like it wasn't modern at all. Not that that's an inherently bad thing, but like, you know, like, bro, we were looking at like 5-star hotels to stay in, and then we ended up in a flipping 1980s wooden shed. Okay, that's a bit too far, but yeah. Anyways, we paid for the rooms, and then we checked them out. It was kind of crap, not gonna lie. It was just a room with a bed. That's it. And then the other room was a bed with a toilet and shower. That's it. It was so basic, and we thought it was gonna be crap because of how flipping like so basic and just so limited the room was. It was small, but then that turned out to be the best part about the trip. You know, us 4, we decided to sleep in one room. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, so we drove 40 minutes to the hotel, right? We checked it out. Okay, 40 minutes. We were depressed on the way there, and then we became extra depressed when we saw the rooms, and then we were hungry, right? Because we rushed to the hotel to book in the rooms, because if we didn't get there by 10 o'clock, they were gonna close and we cannot book in anymore. So we got there before 10. We booked, and then we had to come back 40 minutes again to get food, and the only place that was open was McDonald's. And we were saying like, oh, we're gonna get 5-star food and whatnot. Bro, ended up eating McDonald's, bro. How the hell does that happen? So we ate McDonald's, and then you should have seen how depressed we were during that McDonald's meal. We were like, what the hell? Because me and my mate, we were like saying, oh, we're so stupid. We should have just gone. Going home would have been better than this crap, man. We were like, we were crying, bro. And then eating the food was pretty funny. We felt a lot better on the way back because we ate the food. We were not hungry anymore. We were also laughing a lot. And then we got to the hotel. We were like depressed, obviously, right? Because it was like crap and small and old. But then as the night went on, we all laid in bed together, and it was the funniest crap ever, bro. Like, we kept on pissing each other off. My friend, the Indian one, Shavir, he sleeps early. He was trying to sleep for like 5 hours from 10 to 3 a.m. From 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. we were messing around too much. And then Yeah, and then we gave up. Bro, two of us slept on the floor, two of us slept on the bed. We took the blanket off them so that we could sleep on the floor. But we were messing around too much. And at 3 a.m., at that point, I was cooked as well. I wanted to sleep as well. So I told my mate, hey, because we booked 2 rooms, right? But we just slept in one room because we wanted to be together, to be funny. And then me and my friend, we were like, fuck it, let's just go to the second room and sleep there, bro. I can't deal with this shit anymore. So me and him, we went to the second room, we slept. And then the two that were left, one of them suffered, bro. Because the guy on the floor, he was calm because he had the blanket. The one on up there, bro, he got hypothermia that night, bro. Well, not literally, but he got cold nose that night. And then the next day, he couldn't breathe properly because of how cold it was. And then the whole time, he was sleeping on a blanket. We thought it was the bed sheet. It was actually the blanket. So that was too funny when we discovered that. But yeah, we all woke up with like 2 hours of sleep. And then the first thing we did was go back to McDonald's again to get breakfast. And then after that, we went to the beach. And after the beach, we went to... And then we went to the beach and we had a great time again swimming. And then after that, we went to Nando's to eat some lunch/dinner. And then we talked for like 3 hours. And then we got some ice cream. And then we called it a day. And boys, you know, I just want to end it on this. First of all, it was great. Fantastic. I do not regret it. The only thing I would do differently next time if I did it again was I probably plan ahead, because the hotel thing was actually, it's fun to be in shit situations with your friend, but it was getting to the point where it was actually like becoming shit. Like we wanted to kill ourselves at some points, all right? So that was, yeah. So yeah, I don't regret it at all, because, you know, if you don't make a mistake, how will you ever improve? So I'm glad I made the mistake. And I'm glad that it didn't cost us a lot, because boy oh boy did we have an amazing time. So yeah, that's the first thing. And the second thing I wanted to say is that if I did this with any other group, it would have been crap. Because luckily, the people that did come, they were one of the more humbler and kinder and more patient and compassionate people. And they're the type that I could be sitting here right now, just, you know, fucking talking to a camera, and we'd have the best time of our life. Like, just being next to them is just fun. We don't like, so yeah, if like my other friends, they probably would have been like, oh, sooky and complaining and nagging me and just complaining non-stop, eh? And then it wouldn't, but when you have friends who are like humble and they don't complain, they try to make the best out of everything, fuck, bro, it's a joy and a pleasure to be with those guys. And fucking doing nothing with those guys is better than driving a fucking Lamborghini with the complainers and the naggers. So yeah, on that note, I just want to say that if you take away anything from this flipping story, if you're gonna do a trip like this, do it with the right people. Because you bring the wrong person, bro, it'll ruin the whole trip. Do it with someone who you can truly be yourself with. Do it with someone that you can make mistakes around. Do it with someone that if you fall down, they'll make fun of you and then they'll help you up. Not just make fun of you and walk away. And yeah, had a great time, bro. We made the most out of something so small. A 2-day trip, a 2-day 1-night trip is far too short, bro. And if done with anybody else other than them, I feel like it would have been crap, because they would have just complained, especially given the circumstances of the situation. But with those guys, bro, turned out to be worth more than flipping gold, bro. Like a 1-night trip with them was better than a 10-night trip with another group. I swear to gosh, like we made the most out of that situation. It was so fun. I loved it. And yeah, it will definitely be a highlight of my year. And I'm glad I'm recording this as well. When I become older and I look back and I listen to this, it'll be too funny, bro. But yeah, that's my only break these holidays. I do not plan to see anybody else these holidays. No more hanging out. I'm gonna go back inside now, edit this video, and yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. All of you have a great night. And yeah, man, I'm sorry for disappointing. I've been staying here late because I've been sleeping late, and I tell myself, all right, if you're gonna be a pussy and you're gonna sleep late and you're not gonna have any discipline, you may as well work late as well. So that's why I've been working late. and it's kind of a good thing. I am getting more done, but I really want to sleep early. I want to wake up early, bro. I go work tomorrow, and then yeah. Alright, you guys have a good day. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Oh shit.